The internet is a vast network of computers all over the world. It's an intricate web that connects millions of devices, enabling them to communicate and share data seamlessly. This global network is the backbone of modern communication, allowing us to access information, connect with others, and perform countless tasks online. It connects these computers and allows them to share information. Whether it's sending an email, streaming a video, or browsing social media, the internet makes it all possible. This connectivity is achieved through a complex system of servers, routers, and cables that work together to transmit data across the globe. Think of it like a global network of roads connecting different cities. Just as roads allow vehicles to travel from one place to another, the internet allows data to travel between computers. This analogy helps us understand how information moves across the internet, reaching its destination quickly and efficiently. Websites are like buildings on these roads. Each website is a unique structure that houses specific information, much like a building contains different rooms and offices. These websites are designed to provide users with content, services, and interactive experiences. They hold information that people can access. From news articles and educational resources to online shopping and entertainment, websites offer a vast array of content. Users can visit these sites to find the information they need or to engage in various online activities. To access a website, you need a web browser. A web browser is a software application that allows you to view and interact with websites. Popular browsers include Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Edge. These browsers interpret the code of websites and display it in a user-friendly format. This is like your car on the internet highway. Just as a car takes you to different destinations on a road, a web browser takes you to different websites on the internet. It navigates the vast network of data to bring you the content you're looking for. When you type in a web address, your browser knows where to go to fetch the website's files. This address, known as a URL, acts like a street address for websites, guiding your browser to the correct location on the internet. These files are stored on special computers called servers. Servers are powerful machines that store, process, and deliver web content to users. They are the backbone of the internet, ensuring that websites are accessible at all times. Servers are like libraries that hold website data. Just as a library houses books and resources, servers store the files and data that make up websites. When you request a website, the server retrieves the necessary information and sends it to your browser. When your browser requests a website, the server sends the necessary files to your computer. This process happens in a matter of seconds, allowing you to access and interact with websites almost instantly. The seamless exchange of data between servers and browsers is what makes the internet such a powerful tool for communication and information sharing. Let's break down how websites work. Have you ever wondered what happens when you type a web address into your browser and hit enter? It's a fascinating process that happens in the blink of an eye. Imagine you want to visit a friend's house. You can't just show up anywhere. You need to know exactly where they live. You need their address, right? This address is crucial because it directs you to the correct location. On the internet, websites have addresses called URLs, or Uniform Resource Locators. These URLs are like the street addresses of the web. You type this URL into your web browser. This is the first step in your journey to visit a website. Your browser then sends a message to the server where the website's files are stored. Think of this server as the house where your friend lives. It's like knocking on your friend's door and asking if they're home. The server needs to know you're there and what you're looking for. The server responds by sending back the website's files. These files are the building blocks of the website you want to visit. These files contain instructions written in a language called HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is the foundation of all web pages. HTML tells your browser how to display the website on your screen. It includes the structure and content of the page. Your browser reads the HTML and displays the website. This process happens almost instantaneously, allowing you to interact with the site. It's like your friend opening the door and inviting you in. Now you're ready to explore the website, just as you would explore your friend's home. Websites come in different flavors. Two main types are static and dynamic websites. Static websites are like brochures. They display the same information to everyone who visits. Think of a company's About Us page. It usually stays the same unless they update it. Dynamic websites, on the other hand, are more interactive. They can change their content based on user actions or other factors. Online stores are a good example. The products you see might change based on your past purchases or browsing history. Just like a book is made up of pages, a website is made up of web pages. Each web page is a separate document that contains specific content. You can think of web pages as different rooms in your friend's house. Each room has a specific purpose and contains different things. Web pages are stored on servers along with other website files. When you visit a website, your browser downloads the necessary web pages to display them. It's like entering different rooms in your friend's house to see what's inside. Section 5. Essential tools for writing code. To create websites, you need to learn how to write code. Code is like a set of instructions that tell computers what to do. There are special tools called code editors that make writing code easier. One popular code editor is Visual Studio Code. It's free to use and has many features that help you write clean and organized code. It's like having a well-equipped toolbox for your coding projects. Other tools like Google Docs or Microsoft Word are not suitable for writing code. They add extra formatting that can interfere with how your code works. Section 6. Introduction to HTML, the language of the web. HTML is the foundation of every website. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's the language that web browsers understand and use to display web pages. Think of HTML as the skeleton of a web page. It provides the basic structure and tells the browser where to place different elements. Just like our bodies have bones, muscles, and organs, web pages have elements like headings, paragraphs, and images. HTML uses special codes called tags to create these elements. Tags are like labels that tell the browser what type of content is being displayed. For example, the tag tells the browser to display a heading. Section 7. Understanding HTML syntax and structure. HTML has its own set of rules, just like any other language. These rules are called syntax. If you don't follow the rules, your code might not work properly. HTML documents have a specific structure. They start with a declaration which tells the browser which version of HTML is being used. Then comes the element, which contains two main sections. The section contains information about the web page, like the title and links to external files. The section contains the actual content that will be displayed on the page. Section 8. HTML elements, creating content and structure. HTML elements are the fundamental building blocks of web pages. They define the structure and content of a web page, allowing browsers to interpret and display the information correctly. These elements are created using tags, which are enclosed in angle brackets. Tags are the instructions that tell the browser how to display the content. For instance, a tag might indicate a paragraph, an image, or a link. Most tags come in pairs, an opening tag and a closing tag. The opening tag marks the beginning of an element, while the closing tag marks the end. The content goes between the opening and closing tags. This content can be text, images, links, or other HTML elements. For example, to create a paragraph, you would use the tag for the opening and for closing, with the text content in between. This tells the browser to display the text as a paragraph. Similarly, to create a heading, you would use the two tags, depending on the level of the heading. Some tags, like the tag for images, don't have a closing tag. These are known as self-closing tags. Self-closing tags are used for elements that do not have any content between an opening and closing tag. They are written with a slash at the end of the opening tag like this. HTML elements can be nested inside each other to create more complex structures. This nesting allows for a hierarchical organization of content, making it easier to manage and style. For example, you can have a heading inside a paragraph or a list inside a division. This flexibility is what makes HTML so powerful for creating structured and well-organized web pages. Understanding how to use HTML elements and tags effectively is crucial for any web developer. It forms the foundation upon which all web content is built. By mastering HTML, you can create web pages that are not only visually appealing, but also semantically meaningful and accessible to all users.